Welcome to our special report on the secret richest people in the world. These are individuals who have managed to keep their wealth and financial success under wraps, despite being among the richest people on the planet. We'll be taking a look at their business empires, their sources of income, and their lavish lifestyles. So if you're curious to find out who's really pulling the strings behind the scenes, let's begin. According to Forbes, the fourth richest person in the world is Jeff Bezos, with a net worth of around $112 billion. But in reality, the Assad family is estimated to be worth much more. If you've followed the ongoing crisis and disaster in Syria, then you should be familiar with them. Bashar Assad has been a Middle Eastern dictator since the year 2000. He has more or less used his country as a personal money drill. While official estimates put his wealth at a reasonable amount, around $1.5 billion, others suspect it's way higher. It's theorized that Assad's fortune, hidden all over the world, adds up to more than $123 billion. The sources of this wealth are believed to come from decades of looting the country's resources, embezzlement, and illicit activities. Rumors suggest that he controls approximately 3/4 of the Syrian economy. And if you think it's unfair that such a bad person has such a great fortune, well, hold tight, because the next entry is Vladimir Putin. Putin has been the president of Russia since 1999, although many consider him a dictator, since both his first and second elections were quite suspicious. He was once a secret spy in the KGB. Unofficially, Putin is the richest man in the world, with more than twice as much money as Bill Gates. With an estimated net worth of $250 billion, his wealth is believed to come from years of accumulating assets through state-owned companies, as well as through his network of oligarchs and cronies. He is also believed to have used his power to access investment opportunities, real estate deals, and other business ventures that have added to his wealth. Putin's net worth is not just a matter of having money, but it also means that he has a significant influence over the Russian economy and politics. In fact, according to Forbes, he's been voted the most powerful man 4 times, and he's been elected Person of the Year in 2007 from the New York Times. Even if the Kremlin says he has an annual salary of only $140,000, only 3 cars, and a modest 800-foot apartment, the collection of watches, yachts, private jets, and mansions he owns points to a completely different story. He has significant stakes in dozens of Russian companies, including trading, oil, and natural gases companies, and it's said that his money is stored in offshore bank accounts and spread amongst friends and family. Putin allegedly has a 7,500,000 square foot palace called Black Sea, worth $1.4 billion, complete with everything you could ever desire. Talking about his gigantic residence, have you ever wondered what the biggest mansions to date look like? Have you ever wondered where the billionaires mentioned in the previous video live? Well, if the answer is yes, stick around, because that's exactly what the next video is going to be about. Also, shouldn't forget to mention that he as well owns the Kremlin Fortress, worth $1 billion, tens of other homes all across the world, a $300,000 presidential bulletproof Rolls-Royce, many other expensive automobiles, over 60 aeroplanes and helicopters worth hundreds of millions, at least 4 yachts costing millions if not billions, tailor-made suits, pricey watches, more than 1,000 pieces of art, and surely I omitted something. Quoting him, "I'm the richest man in the world. I collect emotions. I am wealthy in that the people of Russia have twice entrusted me with the leadership of such a great nation. I believe that is my greatest wealth." Moving on, there's the Rothschild family, one of the most powerful and wealthiest banking dynasties in the world. The Rothschilds' estimated net worth is $500 billion. It all started when 5 German brothers were sent by their dad to different big cities in Europe in order to expand the business. And they did it perfectly. They've been a powerful banking empire since the 1800s, with their influence and wealth spanning across multiple countries and sectors such as finance, mining, real estate, and telecommunications. The family also have a vast network of connections, political influence, and strategic investments all over the world. That includes the Vatican. The members of the Rothschilds family are the guardians of the Vatican, and they have controlled its treasure for centuries. Despite being one of the richest families on the planet, their wealth is notoriously hard to estimate, and they're known for keeping a low profile, with many of their assets and investments hidden away from public view. And finally, likely the richest group of people on the list is the House of Saud, the royal family of Saudi Arabia, with an estimated net worth of $1.5 trillion. The House of Saud is one of the wealthiest and most powerful families in the world. The House of Saud has been in power for over 90 years and has used that power to control the country's resources. Their wealth is primarily derived from the country's vast oil reserves and their control of the state-owned oil company, Saudi Aramco. They also have extensive business interests in a variety of sectors, such as finance, land contracts, and infrastructure. Salman, the head of the kingdom, and his son Mohammed are among the richest individuals of the clan. They obviously own a bunch of mansions, yachts, private jets, the most expensive art piece, a Da Vinci painting worth $500 million, and shares in many companies, although they try to keep their patrimony away from spotlights. Again, however, many of their assets and investments are not publicly disclosed, making it difficult to estimate their true net worth. While it's hard to estimate the real extent of these people's wealth, one thing is for sure. They're all incredibly rich and have more money than they will know what to do with. They're a testament to the fact that money and luxury go hand in hand, and in many cases, those with the most money are also those with the most influence. These secret richest people in the world are a reminder of how wealth and power can be used for both good and bad, and how important it is for us as a society to be aware of who holds the power and how it's used. Still, it's hard to deny the allure of such wealth and success, and it's no wonder that people all over the world, including me and you, aspire to be in their shoes.